Hey, welcome back to the Big Ranch Show. Thank you for joining me. Now, we're going to watch a video today from a town hall that took place in East Palestine, Ohio. And the gentleman you see here has a little bit to say about what he went through and has gone through in the days since the train derailment that released things like vinyl chloride, other things into the air in the surrounding areas of East Palestine, Ohio, all the way into Pennsylvania. And people all over Ohio have felt effects, at least in certain areas, from what I've seen. Now, the thing is, the scientific community will tell you that there's nothing wrong here, that these people are making stuff up, that they're not really having these problems, that it's just psychosomatic or something. But I'm sorry, I don't think you're going to think a rash over your body. I don't think you're gonna just think that. I don't think you're really gonna create the idea in your mind that your throat is burning, that your eyes are burning, especially when you weren't doing it before. Now, I got a comment on on the last video I did on this, talking about how what people are going through, how people are getting sick or have been feeling sick, not feeling, not getting better necessarily. How some people are being told, oh, it's just a virus of some sort. And I watch people like Kyle Hill all the time here on YouTube. He's very, very literate, very smart person in the field of science. He knows what he's talking about, and he says that the numbers should be too low for people to be having short term effects. But we're now what is it, the 8th? We're going on 2 months out, or over a month out. Anyways, and these people are still feeling effects. People are still feeling sick. But let's see what this gentleman here has to say.
And I drive through a cloud of shit at the bottom of 170. I thought I was going to freaking die. And it stressed me enough, I ended up in a hospital and they thought I was going to have a damn heart attack. So what did I breathe in? That's what I want to know. What did I breathe in? What is everybody else breathing in?
The question is, what is the chemical that is in the earth?
And there's no
Well,
effect.
now let's run and there's all running.
I got to move out of my house.
Latest data that we have up through is the 12 does not show up vinyl chlorides. There are other trace materials consistent with combustion byproducts and all that. But very drunk was a few.
Dioxin?
It was something I thought I was going to die. It was something
Chlorinated compounds.
extreme. I broke out total red for 5 days on my
Why is
chest.
it consistent with our surface water quality 268?
Numb lips for 7 days. Burning throat for 7 days.
Dioxin.
Draining sinuses for 7 days. And pretty much almost had a damn nervous breakdown.
As you see, I found that video on TikTok. It's absolutely disturbing. Because you notice that's the CEO, I believe, of Norfolk Southern, telling these people that, basically making like there's nothing wrong, literally gaslighting the crowd, telling them, hey, there's no problem here. And that's what they've been doing from the beginning. And it makes you wonder, what kind of problems are they actually having? Because if they're continuing to burn stuff off, and there's continuing to be problems, and they haven't got it all cleaned up yet. You heard the person talking about dioxin, which they have found in the water, especially in areas around the train side. What's the problem? What is causing this issue? And Norfolk Southern isn't a reliable train train company. They've had multiple train derailments in Ohio over the last year. They've had more than one since Um, the train wreck in East Palestine, Ohio. They've had them in Ohio. They had a wreck, a train derailment in Alabama just yesterday. What are they hiding? Is my question. Because yes, I want to believe the scientists in the government. I do. I want to believe the EPA. I want to believe other people. But there are too many things going on in East Palestine with these people getting sick and staying sick and getting rashes and things like that all over their bodies. That tells me there's more going on than, oh, there's no problem. You got people out there worried about what's in, that something's going to turn them gay. Yet you don't see people concerned about the health of these people and what's actually in their water, what's actually in their air, what's actually causing them grief. I don't even know this gentleman, but you can see in his face, you can tell in his voice that he's concerned because he doesn't understand what he's breathed in. Nobody else seems to understand what he's breathed in either. Whatever he drove through put him in the hospital. And other people are having the same kind of problems. Yet our government isn't doing enough. And there are reasons for that. There are reasons that our government isn't doing as much as it could. But we need to get past this stuff. We need to quit bickering about the partisan politics side of it and just help these people. Just get people there helping them. I don't mean just, get FEMA on the ground or something like that. I mean get people that are actually helping them. Actually getting these people the help they need. Actually getting them access to the care they need, the financial help they need. I don't care if the governor of Ohio hasn't signed a declaration of disaster for it. I don't care. These people need help and they need help now. They can't wait. You've got people that are living outside of their homes, liable to live in their own houses out of fear that their kids are going to get sick. You got people that have stayed in hotels, and of course, Norfolk Southern isn't helping these people. They think they offered $1,000, and that's all they should have to do. Well, I'm sorry. These people have lost time at their own homes. They've lost food. They've lost, time. If they own businesses in East Palestine, those are suffering. And for what? The negligence of a train operator? The thing is, nobody seems to care. Yeah, the mainstream media will occasionally throw you a story about, oh, NTSB found this, found that, but they're not giving you the full story. You don't see them on the ground actually interviewing these people, which is something I would love to do if I was physically able and had the finances to get there. Because these people don't deserve this. They don't deserve to live like this. They deserve to be made whole. And at the end of the day, I hope someone sues Norfolk Southern to the point that they have to go out of business or be bought up by a new train company. Because this isn't right. Luckily, in their other train accidents, they haven't had chemical spills. But they're clearly having problems maintaining their their fleet of trains, I suppose. And some people would argue with me that say that that's not their fault. Deregulated, there was deregulated, blah blah blah. But you still have a responsibility to the communities you drive your stupid trains through. I don't care what regulations you have to deal with or what regulations aren't there anymore. I don't care. You still have a responsibility to take care of not only the products that you are shipping, but you have to make sure it's safe when you're transferring it through, areas of where people actually live. Others would be like, well, why do you care so much? It's just 5,000 people or so. That's 5,000 Americans. That's 5,000 Americans who have lost access to their own homes. They don't feel as if they're safe to drink the water in their own town. They are not able to, get a solid answer on why they're having the problems they're having. I can't abide by that. I know they can't. They don't have time to abide by that. They need to know the truth. They need to know what they're breathing in and what their children are going to be breathing in if they bring them home, and what there already are in the area. Because, like I said in my last video, a lot of the stuff, a number of the things that they listed, that are listed on this train, were known carcinogens, known to be cancer causing agents, if exposed over a long period of time. Now, the scientific community will tell you that the stuff should be dissipating and the numbers should keep going down. Let's hope they keep trending down. But while we're working on that, trying to figure out how to get these numbers down, even if you say, oh, well, they're below, you know, what should be causing problems. Well, clearly they are. Maybe we need to reconsider what we consider toxic, or what levels something becomes toxic. At the end of the day, though, I just want these people made whole. I want them to have access to their homes. I want them to be recouped for the loss of money from either lack of being able to work or for medical bills that they've suffered since. And I don't care who does it at this point. At this point, I think the federal government should step in, make sure all these people have access to housing in a safe area where they feel safe, where their children feel safe. And then I believe Norfolk Southern should be held accountable, should be held liable for every single penny these people have had to pay to either live in a hotel, their medical bills, their lost wages, and every single business that is suffering in East Palestine, Ohio, because people are afraid to be there. And to the person that left the comment talking about your situation, what you've been going through, and what you've seen other people in your area of East Palestine, Ohio, go through, thank you. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for letting us know. You made an apology for thinking it may be too long, but you were letting your story be told, and that's what we're here for. That's what we do here at the Big Rant Show. We let people know the truth. We let people see what's going on, and we do our best. Whether it be me or the viewers, we do our best to try to make sure that this information gets out to the people. Anyways, this has been the Big Rant Show. I've been Julie. I'll see you.